Okay, madam, you can start. You can start, madam.
Yeah. एक second, sir. Sir, wait, sir, 2-3 minutes.
Okay, madam.
Because all the students have not yet joined. Send again message, sir. Because very less students are there in the meeting. So good morning to all of you. So we are meeting after a long time because you were busy in your university examination and all. So can anybody tell me how were your papers? How many of you have joined now? So Preeti, how were your papers? University papers?
Easy.
Easy, okay. So I think there is no, because last time what happens in the power system 3, 90% numerical part was there, and in that, in between middle steps were asked. So hope that this time you have solved all the papers, all have given the exam, and all papers were good. And now, before starting to actually what we are going to do in this certification course, I will give you good news, because near about in the 15 days you will be there physically in the college. And that's why, because within 1 week university rules will be declared, and 99.99% our regular academics will start offline. So and everybody, I know that everybody is eagerly waiting for the same. So as few of you have appeared for GATE examination, third year students have appeared for GATE examination in 2022, but as per my knowledge, most of you have not given this GATE examination seriously, but at least in the third year you come to know how the exam pattern is there. So can anybody tell me how many students were there in the GATE examination, GATE 22? I think nearly 10, because SC, ST there was scheme, so all examination fees were paid by college only. And remaining who were interested, at least at this stage, you came to know that how the GATE paper is. And even though in your, when you have completed your first year, that also we have conducted your advanced technical training, but particularly I am going to conducting this session, or we are giving you it as a certificate course. You, by giving certificates, the purpose of this, that at least after getting the certificate you become very serious about this advanced technical training, because after your first year also 1 month we have conducted sessions. The second, after completion of your first year also, we have basic electrical, then basic certain knowledge related to that we have conducted your advanced technical training. In this, after your second year, near about 1 month we have conducted our advanced technical training. And the same thing, as you have now entered in the third year phase 2 or semester 2, so your basic fundamentals that are required for all the government exams, as well as for taking higher studies, doing the higher studies, or taking the admission in your post graduation PG, etc., you require this. It will help a lot, because after 6 months you are going to face campus interviews, because even though nowadays most of the trend is related to software industries only, but even though the companies or software companies are coming to the institute, most of the companies are software companies, but they are searching for your basic fundamentals. So it doesn't mean that as we are going in software company, why electrical fundamentals are required, because the person, suppose a person or a student is working in TCS or certain software industries, and the projects in the TCS are of some different level. So when that person will shift to Wipro or Accenture or any other software industry, the job profile as well as the project that company is handling, that projects are different. So obviously, when you switch from one company to another company, obviously you have to undergo for the certain training. But when you are undergoing under a certain training, that time the basic requirement in this case is that they are testing your skills, how fastly you are adapting, and therefore the case I'm telling after your completion of BE, when you are shifting from one company to another company, and at the primary level when you are going to face to your campus interviews from final year after 6 months, that time whenever any core company or any software company, when it is a visiting to our campus, that time they are just testing your skills, how confidently you can speak. Then next is how your fundamental knowledge is there for your core branch. Once they will come to know how confidently you can speak about your fundamental knowledge, your selection is going to be there at that stage. It doesn't mean that some companies expect your this knowledge also, software knowledge also, and for that we have already progressed. That is, we have done your C++, then we have taken care for your Python programming, then Python programming and certificate course of 1 month, near about daily 2 hours you are working on it. And I think few projects has been also given to you, and you might have submitted these projects also. Therefore you have certain command over the Python programming also. Therefore for now and that means this advanced technical training is going to help for your all career path, because in this advanced technical training we are going to focus mainly on the crux, because this advanced technical training will not be like syllabus completion thing, only formulas. Within 5 minutes we are going to discuss this, and after that we are going to deal with your actually solving of the GATE question paper, IES question papers, like etc. etc. So a certificate course on advanced technical training, as you have entered in your same 2. So your Viresh sir, C. Viresh sir is the course coordinator, as well as he is now your CC for this semester. And what subjects are there for this semester, once he will start dealing with that, he will tell you. So which parts we are going to cover. But remember that when we are talking about advanced technical training, that helps for your higher education, your campus placement, as well as your GATE or getting job in PSUs, that time it is a very, very important that because you are appearing for GATE in your second semester of BE, means BE part 2, you are, or totally 8th semester, you are appearing for GATE. But whenever we are talking about any of this examination, IES, MPS, UPSC, as well as your GATE or campus, all the 4 cases, you require the fundamentals of 2nd year and 3rd year only, because the main subjects for your GATE examination will be machine, power system, control system, mathematics, then networks. These are very, very important parts. So already that fundamental parts, that is machine, power system 1, 2, 3, you have already covered. Then the third part is control system. Already one part of control system you have covered in semester 1, because this time also, and why I'm telling all these things, I will come to know that I will come to that point afterwards, but first I will focus on what content we are going to do this advanced technical training. So when you have started with your third year, that time second year's revision already we have done. So the new subjects that you have learned in your TY part 1, that are control system related to this, that are control system, then your power system 3, these two machine design means actually design based questions, not machine design you are going to go in second semester. Yeah. So these two important subjects you have covered in same one, and for that we are going to cover now the GATE syllabus related to the same. So the contents of this course are again revising the points of electrical machines, then control system that you have learned in semester 1. So this part is new for you, and when this semester you have also appeared for GATE. So most of you who appeared for GATE examination, they know that this control system is asked near about 12 marks in every GATE examination. Every GATE examination, even machine is asked for 8 marks, because now previously the weightage for control system was 8 marks, but nowadays you are dealing with etc. That means even though industries are expecting for automation means you are controlling certain devices, and for that the fundamental concepts of control system are very, very important. And that's why I insisted the most of the students that in your second semester you have elective choice 2, elective 2, open elective 2, and in that you have given choices as sensors and applications, then I think data structure or something, then advanced control system. Actually, advanced control system, like your machines and power system, control system is a heart of electrical engineering, because all electrical syllabus is categorized in these main 3 categories. Because machine means obviously for its controlling, power electronics is required, drives are required. So that means, but the basic fundamental part is areas of specialization in electrical engineering is control system, power system, and electrical machines and drives. So these are 3 important parts in electrical engineering, and therefore this control system subject is very, very important. Previously, the advanced control system subject was the compulsory subject to all of you. But last time they have changed the syllabus structure, and they have, because many cases the teachers are not that much competent to teach this advanced control system, because design is there. And basically, again, very important part is that in advanced control system, there is all the experiments are based on MATLAB coding or simulation coding, simulation softwares and MATLAB coding, or you can use Scilab as well. And whenever you are going to do the design, that means even with means you can write the code of 2 to 3 pages depending upon how design steps are there. Therefore, your MATLAB coding, and as there are, as I told you, 99.99% chances are there that within next 8 to 15 days you will be there physically in the college. Therefore, labs are available for you, and that's why you can do more practice on this Python part as well as the part in your subjects. Even though power system also last time you have learned a power system experiment also you have do on simulation software. Therefore, this control part is very, very easy. Even though I would not say that sensors and application or your data structure communication, these units are or these subjects are not important. I will not say that. But if you are learning this part through any software or through any labs, means actually sensors are there and sensor lab is there, then that course will be very, very important. So therefore, if you want, even though for B, the publications in the projects is also very, very important, and for that part also on these design based subjects you can easily publish the paper. Even though whatever steps are there, for that you can write or develop your Python code as well. Even second semester one subject is electrical machine design. That machine designs problems, what problems you are solving, you can write Python code for the same. Therefore, that's why I insisted that, because and I am the person who have done my PG and PhD in control system itself. Therefore, there is a lot of scope. Means I will be very happy if I can deliver what knowledge I have that with you. Then second important subject is electrical measurement instrumentation, but this subject is asked near about 4 marks only. And electronics, in that ADIC and EDC subjects are there. Mostly the numericals are based on your LIC, linear integrated circuits, then digital circuits, then power system, as I told you, power system, importance of the power system, and electrical circuits. But as a coordinator, Viresh sir, I request you that whatever part they have covered, take the review from the teacher or us or individual student who have attended this ATT previously very seriously. In that, with respect to that, whatever points are remaining to cover for those students, so the subject teacher tell every subject teachers that they should cover the remaining part only. Viresh sir, is it okay?
Okay, madam.
So that they will just revise the parts they have dealt in third year as well as second year. And there, why I'm giving stress more on again this certificate course, that once you will come to college, that time you will have library, books are also there, and all the subject teachers are there itself. So this is the correct time to prepare for your campus as well as for your next plans, that means GATE, etc. Then what is the outcome of the certificate course? The outcome of this certificate course is, because last day, if you have seen the timetable, last day on Tuesday, I think Viresh sir have kept a test on it. So tests are going to be there for all the subjects, important subjects, and based on it, you will get the certificates. Then examination scheme, 50 marks exam after the course, attendance, minimum 80% attendance is required. And then only you will get the certificates, and qualification criteria is of 40 marks. But don't, because ultimately how we are going to set the question paper based on previous GATE papers or IES papers, etc. And you will get the solution on NET, etc. But I request you that be honest with yourself and try to attend the paper with bottom of your heart or very seriously. Then and then only you will come to know where you are and what performance is required or what efforts has to be taken further to get a proper result. Because you will surprised to hear that in third year of civil engineering, as they have conducted their ATT, like how we are doing this, 3 students have scored in GATE examination in third year itself. And if you scored in the GATE in third year itself, the company, if you show just your GATE scorecard, they will automatically select you. Why they will test you? Because it indicates that you are competent in practical knowledge, you are competent in your core fundamentals of electrical engineering. So obviously, an elite certificate for top 10 rankers. Sir. Viresh sir.
Yes, madam.
So we have to give elite certificate who will score good in this GATE paper after 8 days. That is on next Tuesday. So how this outcome of this certificate course is for various competitive examinations such as GATE, IES, as I told you, GATE. So if you want to do the higher studies, because as I have completed my BE and this MTech in Balchan College of Engineering, Sangli, which is Autonomous Institute. And in the Autonomous Institute, if you want to take the admission for PG course, it is required, it is mandatory that you have cracked the GATE examination. You have appeared for the GATE, and even though in our institute also, when the students have cracked the GATE, they want to do their career in academics only, there itself we are giving stipend of 8,000 rupees. That means after passing of your BE, you are able to earn 8,000 rupees, and side by side you can do your PG as well. So for various competitive examination, such as GATE, IES, even campus recruitment drives, exams like UPSC, MPSC, RRB, Staff Selection Commission, SSC, RTO, etc. All these cases, this fundamental knowledge of your electrical engineering is very, very important. And sometimes, because whenever you are solving the university question papers, for that one numerical is asked for 8 marks, but in this course, that much detailed numericals are not asked. So there are short tricks and steps are there. With that tricks, within 2 to 3 steps, you are able to solve the numericals. You are able to calculate the answer, and you have to focus more on these steps. Then, what are the opportunities after the gate? So, what opportunities are there? So, MTech direct admission in IISc and IITs. Rather, I will say that some IIT take direct admission based on valid gate score. So if you have valid gate score, the IITs direct recruit you, and you know the example that our Dean Academics PM Power sir have scored 94 point something percentile, and he got selected in IIT Guwahati. So if you, because still I will say that even though you have appeared your 2 years in online mode only, but now there is a chance, and for that purpose only I'm again giving more and more stress on this gate, because even though at this stage if you start studying now whose fundamentals are good, there are maximum, I will say that I will give my example. Last time also we in the ATT I have given you that 1 to 2 months I have prepared seriously for the gate examination. I was able to crack the gate, means open category. So the who have category students, their cutoff range is also less. Therefore, and as we are taking care of your aptitude from second year itself, and this aptitude is required for campus recruitment as well. Therefore, because I have talked many students from final year, and they told me that we have appeared for aptitude, and out of 15 marks, most of them are able to solve or get minimum 10 to 12 marks in the aptitude. So that means, when I have given the gate in 2009, that time the cutoff for open category for electrical engineering was 26.75 percentile, and I got 27 marks. And but nowadays cutoff is quite higher, that is 30 to 32 for open category, again 27 to 28 marks for category students. Therefore, if you are getting 10 marks in the gate, 10 marks in the aptitude itself, so there has you have to get only 20 marks. 20 in the 20 marks, if you solve 3-4 numericals on the machine, and as I told, the control system itself is of 12 marks. So if you do control system, machine, mathematics, and power system, if these 4 subjects seriously now, you are able to crack the gate, and that I guarantee. So even though, as I told you, for autonomous institute or even private institute, if you want to take the admission for MTech, and if you have get qualified, you will get stipend of 8,000 rupees per month. 8,000 rupees per month. That means while doing your MTech itself, you are starting your earning. That means you can pay your fees of MTech by your own. You should not depend on your parents. Second, MTech admission in NITs. That means if you want to take admissions in NITs, then IITs, then even though in the autonomous institute as well as in the private institutes, you after cracking the gate, you will get the stipend of 8,000 rupees. Then what I have done as I have done my BE in 2000, and there was a lot of gap. Therefore, when I have appeared, I have given gate 2 times in 2009. That time I was not much serious, and I have appeared for all the questions. So in the negative marking itself, I have lost my score that time. And that time, even though you haven't cracked the gate, your score you cannot get. Only and only those students who crack the gate, they will come to know what score they have. But nowadays, in the online examination, even you get 0 marks or minus marks itself, you will come to know what is your gate score. So when second time, means after my MTech, I have given gate. The purpose was giving the gate is that PhD entrance, to deal with the PhD entrance, because taking the admission for PhDs, every university have their own examination, and that examination, PhD and entrance examination, is theoretical exam. So theoretical solving or writing the answers for theoretical questions of 40 subjects, that becomes too much difficult. And therefore, most of the cases, even though I will say that in 2013, when I have, after my cracking of my gate, when I'm trying to get the admission, that time 175 students were appeared for PhD entrance in this SGGS, means SRTM, Sri Ramananda Tirth Marathwada University, Nanded. There, not a single person is able to crack his PhD entrance examination. But, and I was only one person who have GATE score, and through the help of that GATE score, means the thing is that I alone was the candidate, and in front of my 8 guides were sitting, and they are asking me, you select which guide you are expecting. But the general condition, the condition is reverse, that is, so many students are there and they are searching for their guides. But my case, the opposite thing was there. And the purpose is that if you have valid GATE score, that will help, means directly, you no need to give the PhD entrance examination of any universities. Directly, you can appear for final interview of your PhD. So this will help for your PhD entrance, means you get you can get excluded by this due to GATE score, due to this PhD entrance. Then if you give this GATE examination and if you have valid GATE scores, then there are a lot of research opportunities, considering that they see your scorecard. It means that your fundamentals are good, and once your fundamentals are good, they will give opportunities in the research as well. Then PSU job recruiting through GATE score. And what is this PSU job? I will little focus on it. See, opportunities in PSUs. What is meaning of PSUs? PSUs is nothing but public sector undertaking. Public sector undertaking means few companies are there whose are government college, government aided college is there. That means there is a control of government on this. Similar to that, some companies are government aided, like that way, in short. So they have control of government. So all government schemes are directly applicable to them. And therefore, such companies, we are saying that public service undertaking, PSU companies. And what are these PSU companies? That is Baba Atomic Research Center, BARC. Hello. Sir, can I? Whether my voice is coming, sir?
Yes, madam.
Then second is Delhi Development Authority, DDA, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, HPCL. Similarly, Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, BPCL. I will tell you, such BPCL, HPCL companies are mostly, they are taking or going for hiring the they are going for NITs, IITs, as well as your autonomous institute. But you can go through off campus as well, and you can try individual if you have GATE score. And if you will be shocked to know the payments per package, APA, salaries per annum, that these packages are starting for trainee engineer. These packages are 16 lakh to 18 lakh. 16 lakh to 18 lakh at the start during your training period itself. So Hindustan Petroleum, and there a lot of electrical engineers are required. So Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, this BPCL, HPCL, these are very, very strong recruiters for electrical engineers. Then Indian Oil Corporation Limited, IOCL, that is also one of the major recruited. Then Tata Motors also, if you have directly GATE score, directly you are called for interview. Then Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited, NPCIL, National Thermal Power Corporation, NTPC, and that branch is there in the Solapur itself. National Thermal Power Plant is there. Then Oil Natural Gas Corporation Limited, because this all the fields, mechanical engineers and electrical engineers are highly recruited in this. Then ONGC, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation Limited, again, as electrical engineers are dealing with few fundamental concepts of electronics and programming as well. Therefore, BSNL is also one of the recruiter for electrical engineers. And last is our own, that is Maharashtra State Electricity Board Limited. There also, their separate entrance are also there. But if you have GATE score, they will directly you can join to these companies. And again, in this MSCB, there are 3 choices: distribution, transmission, and generation. So all these cases, you have a lot of opportunities through this PSU, public service undertakings. So I humbly say that all the best for your advanced technical training course. Again, I'm going to deal with your control system part. So whatever questions have been asked through this through in the GATE examination or IES examination, that we have covered in TY same 1, that all the parts we are going to cover in this. This is all from my side. So if anybody has any questions, you are welcome. Please unmute yourself, and if you have any doubt, you can ask related to this advanced technical course, as well as in any other point is there, you can ask the question. And be ready that after 15 days, you have to come to hostel. Therefore, accordingly, prepare for your mind as well as your body. Okay. So if you have any question, Bharti, Mohini Gaikwad, Swapnali Kamble, Preeti Bagal.
No, ma'am.
Bola, ask few questions. We are meeting after a long time. Still, you are not eager to discuss with your HOD. You are again keeping mum as usual. Ame Kumar Dudgikar, are you there in the meeting? Ame Kumar Dudgikar. Ame Kumar Dudgikar, Snehal Yadravkar. Would you like to ask any questions? Sagar. Hello.
No, ma'am.
No questions.
ma'am.
No questions means you haven't think anything. But again, why I'm telling again and again for the same, because once this period has gone, there is a no use of doing what we can say, feeling bad, or after realizing that I have done mistake. If I would have been done this, my career will be something different, because last 2 years you are dealing with online mode only. And because why I'm asking, I'm telling again and again, because as you have done this, your trainings, all courses, lectures, etc. in the online mode, once the college will start in the second semester, whole month after your examination in the second semester, whole month you are there in the college itself, because a lot of trainings are going to be there for personality development, English communication, then facing for campus recruitments, your fundamental means company based specific trainings also. You will be there itself in the college only. So there is a time, this is your second semester, till the rule of the governments or clarity from the governments come to us. For that period, you have chance to focus on this GATE syllabus. So that's it from my side, sir. If you want to add anything, or if you want to show your syllabus, subjects, etc., you can, sir. And immediately today, if possible, or tomorrow, conduct a session on mini hardware project, because this semester they have one session of mini hardware project, sir.
Okay, madam. Just I will discuss brief about our scheme, second semester, third year. Then I will close. Okay, thank you, madam, for giving the nice presentation regarding advanced technical training, and hopes all the students will understand what is meant by advanced technical training and what are the benefits you will get after completion of this course. So I request to all of you to attend the sincerely this advanced technical training. Okay.
And
And
remember that who having good attendance as well as who will pass in the exam, only these students will get the certificate. And you will come to know the importance of these certificates once you appear for your campus drives. Because that time you should have certificates, then and then only it shows your involvement as well as your participation in various activities.
yes, madam. Okay, thank you, madam.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. You can
One stop recording and then you can start with your point.